to escape the pervert who had raped her. The woman curled up and hid inside a tree hollow. She thought she could temporarily escape danger, but unknowingly stumbled into an ant nest. Thousands of ants swarmed out, quickly covering her entire face, though the man hadn't left yet. The unbearable pain forced Ellie out of the tree hollow. Her screams immediately caught the killer's attention. Sensing danger again, Ellie had no choice but to crawl away. The killer followed the sound of the screams and approached her quickly. Ellie had to crawl faster, heading for the river. She'd rather drown in the rushing water than fall back into the hands of the pervert. Seeing her float down the river, the killer yelled after her. But despite this, the injected muscle relax in Ellie, at this point, can only be at the mercy of God, so floating aimlessly on the surface of the water. But soon she realized with horror that the river ahead was about to enter a fast-moving channel and was full of dangerous rocks. Unable to move because of the drug, Ellie choked on water and barely made it past the dangerous bend. After what seemed like forever, a dead tree blocking the river stopped her. She clung to the tree with all her strength, trying to stabilize her body. Then, step by step, she crawled onto the shore. But after all this, Ellie was already exhausted, and now it became more and more difficult for her to breathe. Soon, the drug fully took effect, and she collapsed, unable to move. At this point, except for her eyes, she couldn't even make a sound. Luckily, an elderly man who was bleeding found her. No matter how much he called or shook her, Ellie didn't respond. It was only when the old man turned her over that he realized, to his surprise, that one of Ellie's eyes was still rolling. Through simple communication, the man realized Ellie could see and hear but couldn't move, though he didn't know what had happened to her. But the old man found a cart and brought her back to his place. Just as the elderly man was about to pick up the phone to call the police, a knock sounded at the door. Ellie realized it might be a pervert knocking at the door, so she kept winking at the old man. Even though the old man sensed something was wrong, he still opened the door. Sure enough, the killer was standing there, claiming he had been in a car accident and his wife was missing. But the old man noticed his shifty eyes and knew he wasn't a good person, so he shut the door on him. As the old man turned to call the police, the killer forced his way inside.